shakedown racket. After expand authority, Camilla kicked staffs out to keep skeleton in cupboard. Prince Charles may be next in line to the British throne based on the order of royal succession, but the 72-year-old has a number of obstacles to overcome before he's crowned king. In addition to his shady side, which has provided tabloid fodder for decades, the Prince of Wales is now facing a cash for honours scandal, which alleges that his closest aide, Michael Fawcett, promised to help Saudi Arabian billionaire Mahfouz marry Mubarak bin Mahfouz receive a knighthood and British citizenship in exchange for donating hundreds of thousands of pounds to Charles's charity, the Prince's Foundation, per the Mail on Sunday. Following mounting evidence, Fawcett resigned as chief executive of the foundation in September, but Charles has been adamant that he had no knowledge of the scandal, per the Times. Unfortunately, the outlet discovered that wasn't quite true, as the future monarch met William Bortrick, a fixer and paid advisor to bin Mahfouz, 9 times. Charles then lost 2 more staffers when the chairman and executive director of his charity resigned, per Newsweek, and, as Norman Baker, a former UK government minister for crime prevention, told the magazine, it is simply not credible for Prince Charles to continue to assert that he knows nothing about any of this. Meanwhile, biographer Howard Hodgson told Express that the truth is likely somewhere in the middle. Is he told about cash fawners? Of course not. Does he think it happens? Of course he must, he reasoned. Now, Camilla is chiming in. According to the Daily Mail, Michael Fawcett has been the Prince's trusted aide for years and years. However, recently, there have been allegations against Fawcett, saying he was going to help Mahfouz marry Mubarak bin Mahfouz, who gave the foundation £1.5 million, get a knighthood and British citizenship. Now, there is an inquiry happening, which could put the blame on Fawcett and Chris Martin, the foundation's executive director of development. They were operating behind the backs of the board. It was very much outside their knowledge, a source said. The official running of the Prince's foundation was good, it was what was going on unofficially that was the problem. I'm sure the Prince of Wales didn't even know what was going on. The Daily Mail went on to report that the Prince of Wales couldn't believe the allegations. Michael Fawcett resigned from his position as chief executive of the Prince's Foundation, a role reportedly paying him £95,000, about $160,000, a year, in September, per Daily Mail, after a 2017 letter was uncovered confirming his involvement in the cash fawners scandal. However, it seems Prince Charles has been slow to cut ties with Fawcett, his most trusted aide for decades, despite the drama and reports claiming Camilla isn't having it. According to the Times, the Duchess of Cornwall is working to persuade her husband to completely push aside the damaging Fawcett. She will be merciless in her pursuit of Michael out of the door, one source told the outlet, while another revealed, she has said it is time to draw the line. This is the end of the road for Michael. Insiders also noted that Camilla became increasingly vocal of her dislike of Fawcett in recent history and hadn't been on speaking terms with him for 2 years. She has made it plain she didn't want him around, they noted. Additionally, she'd like to ensure Fawcett is never again in the Prince's ear because Camilla is, as far as she is concerned, the only person who should be able to convince the Prince of anything. Fawcett and the Prince's Foundation have since been accused of also accepting money from a Russian banker convicted of money laundering and a Chinese government agency representative, per Daily Mail. The charity has ordered an independent inquiry, which should conclude in early November.